and we had a really good red team. Like our all of our red team, came from like the military and the NSA,
Yeah.
because the director over the red team, he came from the military. So he was like, I'm only gonna hire,
Clever
good
so.
people.
Yeah.
And they like started challenging, my side of security, the blue team.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that they would challenge them with is like, oh, I bet, we could like scan the badge, or, we'll stake out the place for weeks and security won't even know, right? Because security actually did like roaming patrols around the building. This is in the middle of, a big city, right, in America. And sure enough, one of these guys like basically didn't shower for like 2 or 3 weeks, dressed up as a homeless person, sat outside the front door, roaming security, didn't do anything to, get him to leave or anything. He scanned someone's back, went into the lobby, and then, went into the side door that like essentially we would take like vendors there if they weren't already like on our trusted list or something, but they wanted to do a presentation. We would take them, to this room that's like sequestered, on the lobby floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he goes in there, plugs in his Ethernet, and he immediately gets connection to the network. And like they had been, talking it up for weeks with us. And we're like, we literally have a solution that is looking at the Ethernet ports and shutting them down.
Yeah.
Like, what are you even going to do to
True.
this?
Yeah.
And he got right in, and he just did something. He did like three things that we just never
Never.
expected
Yeah.
someone to do.
But that's the problem with the defensive side. You've got to expect it all, and you can't possibly do that. It's the harder side. It's impossible, actually. But one of the things, like I said in the book, and I continue to say, is you have to be like on the defensive side. It would be great to think like an attacker, sure, obviously, but it's not always possible. And then on the attacking side, on the offensive side, you have to be like contrarian. It has to be counter culture. You can't buy into the if you're an internal red team, you kind of gotta not like the company. Not really, not truly. You're doing it out of love. It's like being a strict parent sort of thing. You're not doing it to be a dick. You're doing it because, you have to do that to be good, but it has to be counterculture focused. You can't care about what they care about. In fact, you've got to be against them most of the time. And it's a really interesting job that way. I really liked it because you'll talk to people within your organization and you kind of like them and you hear how they think and how they talk. And then you're like, I have to weaponize this. This is amazing. And not everybody has that in them. But then the people that don't, I don't even know if they should be on the defensive side. I think defensively, you have to have an us against them mentality for the objective, but not the outcome, right? The outcome is you want the organization to be more secure, but the objective, you can't be with everybody. You've got to be, I don't know another way